With set 10 finally here on the sim, we can finally try the most obnoxious Robin build I could think of. There's been a lot of people talking about the Basil Hawkins from set 10. On KO, trash one of the top of your opponent's life cards, comboing with the Kaido Linlin that when attacking, Don minuses for 10, KOs all of the characters on the board besides this character, and then you heal one and then you trash one of your opponent's life. An insane combination of cards, right? I know in set 9 we tried a version of this with the Kikunojo because we didn't have the Basil Hawkins yet that just healed us for multiple heals, right? But trashing multiple of your opponent's life, right? Say they only have 2 life left. This combo, if you have 1 Hawkins on the board and then 1 more trash life from this, means that they lose 2 life immediately to the trash and then they have to deal with a 12k swing to their life. And no more blockers unless they had something that was KO immune like a Sabo, right? But before we get into this, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not. Hope you're all doing well. And also make sure to check out my affiliate links in the description. We've got Nen Garden and TCG Player if you're going to be picking up any cool play mats off of Nen Garden. You can use coupon code StrawHatPecan to get 5% off any of their dope play mats. You got the Gear 5 Luffy looking sick. And then also TCG Player if you're going to be picking up any singles, you can use that link in the description. But let's get in the deck list. I know there was one that was popular on Twitter a while ago when this card first kind of came out, and I couldn't find it again. So if you guys can find the list and want me to try the exact list that was first created, let me know. That again, saying that this is not my original idea, right? But from our Kikunojo video, there was one comment that suggested this Brule blocker that on KO you ramp a Don pretty good as well, because normally if we are going first, our curve goes 1 Don to 3 Don, use our leader ability to ramp to 4 same turn. Next turn we go up to 6, then we can ramp to 7, then next turn we'll be at 9. But if we can get 1 more ramp in there with like a Brule blocker, that's pretty good, gets us up to 10 immediately. I think I'll probably bump this up somewhere, but I wanted to keep our ratios kind of like this. All right, but let's get into the list, talk about Robin. If you're not familiar, we're a 4-life purple and yellow leader with banish, and then when attacking, you may trash 1 card with trigger from your hand, add 1 Don card from your Don deck as rested. So that's why we have a lot of trigger cards, right? But also why just kind of ramping quickly into this Kaido Linlin can kind of work, right? There are other, we got pudding, right? You could just do the same thing with pudding technically, but Robin having banish in her leader ability just means that your opponent will be a little bit more starved on resources to begin with. So let's get into the list. We got 4 Brule blockers, 4 cost, 1k counter, and then on KO, add 1 Don from your Don deck as rested. Some nice ramp. Then we've got the Black Maria. I'll quickly go over the reason that this is in here. 3 cost, 2k power, 2k counter. We run 12 2ks in the deck. Activate main once per turn. If you have no other Black Maria on the field, you can add 5 rested Don from your Don deck to your Don field. And then at the end of the turn, you return Don from your Don field to your Don deck until you have the same amount of Don as your opponent. Basically, since this Kaido Linlin does Don minus 10, say we swing with Kaido Linlin first, we're at 0 Don, we swing with Robin, pitch a trigger, then we ramp back up to 1, so then our following turn after Kaido Linlin will be back up to 3. So that way we can play Black Maria and go from 3 Don all the way up to 8. Really good in case you still need another turn after Kaido Linlin, right? But it's our way to ramp back up. Not searchable because I believe the Beast Pirates Searcher, right? The Big Mom Beast Pirates Searcher event is leader locked, right? If your leader has the Animal Kingdom or Big Mom Pirates. So unfortunately, not searchable, right? We can't use this card in the deck. Would be really good if we could, but unfortunately we just can't. Then we got the star of the show, Kaido Linlin. We went over it. Big 10 cost, 12k power. Unfortunately, there's a lot of ways people can stop this. So this deck isn't going to be like great, but it'll be funny if we can at least just get this off once. I'm not saying that this deck is like good. but it's funny. And also, I want to try to be the first one to do this combo of using the Hawkins and the Kikunojo. So that way we can trash and heal multiple times in one turn. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Then we got the Pudding, 1-cost Searcher. Look at top 4 for Big Mom Pirates. It's our way that we can try and find the Kaido Linlin. Then we got Kikunojo, 4-cost 6k power on KO if your opponent has 3 or less life. Place the top card of your deck in the top of your life. Then we got a Frankie 2k counter. He's just a really good 2k counter. Get another body out on board. Could be really helpful after, you know, we Kaido Linlin to get another body out. Because his trigger is draw 1 card. Then you have 1 or less life cards. Play this card. So he has to be your second from last life or lower. Then we got Nika Olvia. The 1-cost 2k power, 2k counter, 0k power. On play, give it to one of your leader, a Nico Robin's power plus 3,000 for the turn. And then trigger, if your leader's Nico Robin, draw 3, trash 2. Really good, because again, we'll just need more cycle to try and find our pieces. Then we got the 6-cost Robin. Just on play, if your opponent has 3 or more life, trash the top card of your life. Super good. Not only for trashing, but the fact that trigger is play 1 3-cost or lower yellow character from your hand. We have 2 different 3-cost blockers that will fulfill this requirement. I'm running a lot of blockers because we are trying to play for our win condition of just Kaido Linlin, right? So the more blockers we can get, the better. And then, of course, we have Saul, 3/5 blocker. If your leader's Nico Robin, play this card. Then we've got the new card for this deck, the Basil Hawkins, 4/5, 1k counter on KO. Trash the top card of your opponent's life. And then trigger, draw 2, discard 1. So a good trigger, too. I don't really think, I don't know how much use this will get in an actual Robin deck because we can't force our opponent to KO him, but then he becomes an annoying body to deal with, right? If there's something on your field that your opponent can't really deal with unless they have a bottom deck or a trash effect to get rid of, pretty good to apply pressure. So here's a pretty good card, I guess, for a regular Robin deck too. Then we got Brûlé, just a 3-cost blocker that triggers out of life. We got 2 0-cost events. We don't run that many bricks that we want to kind of get rid of, right? We can always play out the Saul, Kikunojo we want to play out. But just a yellow deck, great event to have in it because trigger if it's your last life card, then you heal 1. And then it's also trash a card to gain plus 3,000 for a battle for your leader characters. Then we got Darashi, the 3-cost event. Look at top 5 cards, pick 2 with triggers. This is our way to search Kikunojo and Basil Hawkins. So definitely need this at 4 copies, but that's the list. Like I said, I just want to try to have one match where even if we don't win, we swing Kaido Linlin and have a Hawkins on board, and ultimate goal, have 2 Hawkins on board or a Hawkins and a Kikunojo, right? It'll be the highlight of my Robin deck building to have that come off, but let's get into some games. All right, I've played a few games, had 0 luck because I either get just rushed down or I just don't find the Kaido Linlin at all. We have 4 copies and then we have 4 copies of Pudding. These are the searches that we can just use for this, right? The other searcher is leader locked. So what I did is I took out the Brûlé blocker, even though I like it, right? For Shirahoshi, just for more cycle. And it's also a trigger where Brûlé wasn't. And I took out Frankie for Beji just to survive maybe a little bit better. We got Bonnie. This actually might be good for us. We're going to mulligan for the Kaido Linlin. We don't get, unfortunately, but we have 2 different ways to dig for it. I think I've given away my hand now. They know what I'm doing. Okay, but now we've got it. That's unfortunate. I actually did the same thing unironically back when I started. I would attach 2 Don to Vivi instead of, like, when I went to my first locals, I would attach the Don to Vivi and not, like, rest it because I didn't know that's, like, I guess I didn't really read it. We'll just pick up 2 2Ks, I think, and pass. But yeah, in the sim, you have to click on the card, and then there's like an activate button that pops up on the bottom right. But I don't fault them for that. They also might have just misclicked. Well, 2K. They didn't leave any Dawn open. We'll swing one there. 2 at 1. We don't have to pitch anything because we'll just go up to it evenly now. Like going to 9 versus 10 doesn't really matter. I'd rather just keep the card in hand. We lost out on a kid blocker. Hopefully we can get him down to like 3 life just to try if there's like a Kikanojo, you know, free trigger. Great. Luckily for us, there's no really way that he can stop this from happening. A Rouge. 6 at us. We'll take. Okay. Okay. Putting. This doesn't. So what's my options here? Honestly, I think a Shirahoshi. That's actually perfect. So what I'll do, trash this. Trash the 2 puddings. We don't need them anymore because we found 1 Kaido Linlin. Perfect. And then I'll just take a 2K, I guess. Or no, do I take another Shirahoshi? No, 2K. We'll go 5 of life banish, pitch nothing. We'll rest my Robin. And then we'll swing at the Bonnie. And then we'll pass. So what do we have though? We don't have a Kikanojo, or no, we have a Kikanojo, we don't have a Hawkins. And we've dug so deep, unironically, we dug really far for that. Kaido Linlin again, not really what I want. A Rouge. Yeah, this is unfortunate. We'll just swing 5 at his life. Like I used a Shirahoshi, I used a Derishi. I've taken 2 life so far. Just played our Kaido Linlin. At least we'll heal, right? Like we'll heal twice next turn. It really just depends on our top deck, you know. So I'm good taking both of these lives, honestly, if I have a Kikanojo in hand, because I'll just heal twice anyway, and he'll have no swings. The worst thing is then he just shanks, 9-cost shanks to KO it, and then I'm like left with nothing, right? Because I don't have a Black Maria to ramp myself back up. Did I counter out with one? No. Like, look at all these searches. I had 2 Derishi, it looks like. And I put in once. Yeah, I did Derishi twice. I Shirahoshi'd. Still haven't found it. Kind of crazy. We'll take another Kaido Linlin. That's actually wild. Of all the games, I can't find it. And then we find it. And it's like... This is funny. So we're going to just do this. And then this. And then we become an AK leader. We could have essentially just saved ourselves anyway. But, you know. So now we just need 1k counter. Use the Robin. Yep. Oh, we got Black Maria at least. We'll just heal twice. Right. Is there anything else I need to play off? Nope. Okay. So we'll just do that. Gain a life. Trash. Gained 2 life. Trash 1 of my opponent's life. But I can't ramp up now. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. Hopefully they don't have a response immediately. They did. Oh well. At least it's not dead. That's what really matters. It's not dead. Will 1k. I don't get to really do anything next turn. Unfortunately. Yeah, that wasn't the most exciting one because we only had the Kikanojo, but we'll just pass back, I guess. Let's see. We can Black Maria at least next turn. And we have a lot of counter to save our Kaido Linlin. Wait, do we go up to 4? No, we'll be just literally 1 off. Because we'll go 4 to 9 with this. Which is not bad. But if we got to leader swing that last turn. Ah, 8-drop Kid. Okay. Well. So the effect would go 2k counter. Right, this would save Kid, but it would still be a 12k swing into it. We'll cycle. Trash. Trash? I probably should just trash the 2, right? That's, yeah. We'll just Black Maria. Gain all 5 rested. I think we just pass here and hope we just don't die. Do I swing at it and just get the block out? No, we just have to hope that we don't die. We have a lot of counter. Let's see. We have 2 0 costs to go our 2 bricks. Hody Jones. I don't need the Dawn, but I don't need 4 swings. This is unfortunate. 7 will go 0 cost of Kaido Linlin. 9 will go 0 cost 2k. 7, 8, 9. It's unfortunate for me. Oh! This is interesting now. So I have to swing at his... I can't even swing at anything else. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I almost made such a stupid mistake. We just go up 3 life here. Wait, what? Oh, I think this is... Wait, what? Why didn't it trash? Okay, oh, I got so scared for a second. I got so scared. Wait, did it just protect all 3 at once? It just protected all 3 at once. That works like that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm terrified. That's terrifying. Holy crap. Rosinante, strongest blocker in the game. Dude, that works like that? I'm sorry. I'm mind blown. I thought it would save one of them. I didn't realize it could save all of them? That's wild. If he has a Hody, I'm just dead. Shoot. Dang. Wow. That is crazy. Why not just... Okay, we got a 2k counter. Does he have a Hody? He does. Oh my god. We can 7, 8. No, we're dead. We're so dead. Oh my god. Wait, no! Wait, we live! Oh my god, we live! Oh, the Robin into Brule! What a game! Really? Yes, really! Your Rosinante saved 3 things at once! Oh, my goodness. Okay, listen. Sorry, that is sheer, but like crazy. Oh my god. I would say really too, but my god, your Rosinante saving 3 things. I was in trouble. Okay, trouble. What a game. We didn't get to Hawkins at all, but we got so many Kikunojo heals. Wild. Oh, we got green, purple, Doflamingo. This seems pretty good. We've already got 2 of our pieces. And we got some things to help us get to those pieces. We are going second. Unfortunate for us. Is there any point to playing this out? Not really. We have the Kaido Linlin. That is just counter now. That is kind of just counter. Oh, you know what would actually be a good combo with this piece? We will 2K this. If we put in the Sanji blocker, because after we don minus, we'll be so much lower, so it'll be just a 3-cost blocker to get a 3-cost 6K power blocker out, right? Well, I can't really play out a blocker because it'll just get rested. But I actually need to play out a blocker so I can get rid of this sugar, because if I Kaido Linlin and he just rests it and then like does a 10 drop on it, I'll cry. Rest the blocker. Rest the blocker. He's baiting me out. It's crazy. Rest the blocker. Yes. Trash Brulee. Ramp. Okay. Please no more sugar. Please no more sugar. He's at 5 down. He's just gonna birdcage. That really wouldn't hurt my deck even if it was a normal run, to be honest. Well, 6 at us. Well, 2K? Because if we get a Kikanojo out, I want it to trigger out for free. Blocker law. Interesting. Well, here's the thing. We'll just... I just swing big, get him to block out. I don't know. Fair enough. We'll give you a card, so you have 3 life, just in case again the Kikanojo trigger. You know, give him a card, and then maybe he wants to swing at my blocker, even though he didn't last turn. Okay. 7 Don is just gonna 7-drop kid. 7 Sanji. Okay. Whew, yep. Don't really need to, I guess. The stars are actually aligning. Please. He isn't rushing me down. We have the pieces. We have the pieces. We get to... We actually might just kill him next turn. We actually might just win. We trash 2 of these, trash a 3rd life, and then he's got a 12k swing afterwards that he's got to deal with. That's crazy. I could technically swing unless he has some crazy thing. Unless he plays out, if he plays out a sugar, we're done for. Draw card? I don't know. Because then I can't do the thing. Oh no, he's just going for it. We'll just leave that in our hand because it would just die next turn. Oh, come on. No fun. Boo. Boo. No fun. Boo. Boo. I knew I should have played these out earlier. I knew I should have played them out earlier. That's so not fun of you. All right. What is my option here? Because if he just rests it and then... I play out a blocker. Try and... I have to, because then there's just no point. There's just no point. There's just no point, right? We have to swing at that sugar too. So I can go 8 at sugar. Of course, the stars aligned for this. And he's at 10 Don? Yeah, if he just 10 drops Dofies me, I am gonna cry. Actual tears. Hody. Oh, he's just going for it. Do I just die here? No, we live. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness we live. Literally just live. Holy heck. Doesn't matter what we swing. Oh. Hey, like I said, I don't care if we die. Trash. Do you have 12k? And then 1k? Holy. Oh, it happened! It happened! Oh, man. Oh, GG. Sorry. GG. Thank you. GG. My goodness. Beautiful, man. You know? You made me put up a fight. And I love you for that. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh man, we could have even trashed this for ramp, and then we would have drawn into another 3-cost blocker too. It's crazy. Holy heck. That was it. That was it. Oh, I was like, why didn't he have 3 life to do the double trash and then the Linlin trash? Because he took one from Hody. Right. Whew. So I could have even saved the I didn't even need to use the play out that Hawkins, right? I didn't even need to play him out. All right, after playing this might be the dumbest deck that I've ever built. It's probably really bad too. It's literally just one win condition that is very easily solved for a lot of decks in the format, right? Red Rock, Rygo, 10 Beard, right? Like, so many popular things in the meta can just get rid of this. So many things. Sugar even almost dealt with this. Just the 2-drop. Crazy. But at the end of the day, this wasn't built for me to be competitive. This was built to just do a silly little thing. And we did the silly little thing. And I'm so happy about it. If you guys have any actual suggestions to make this deck better, let me know. Obviously, we got super greedy with the deck building to put in the Kikinocho and the Hawkins. But it's just too fun. I didn't get a game where I got to do like both of them, I feel like, to the utmost build. Like, if you could somehow have the board of a 10-drop Kaido, Linlin, have 2 of these, and have it go off, props to you. Because the setup for that feels like it's impossible, right? Feels like it'd be impossible. But either way, I hope y'all enjoyed this silly little fun matchup. I don't know if this deck will ever, or like a form of this deck will ever see any kind of play. I did see a lot of hype and buzz around it in the beginning with just the fact that this Hawkins combo with the Kaido Linlin seems strong on paper, but it's really hard to pull off. It really is hard to pull off. I think as soon as you reveal that like this is your win con, your opponent's just like gotta rush you down, you know, or find a way to solve, you know, this Kaido Linlin hitting the board, preventing it from getting off its swing, you know. But in the rare matchups where you can get the Linlin on board, you got 2 of these or 2 of these, it's really fun. It's really fun. And it's something that, you know, if you take this to locals, I think it'd be a good time because, man, you're just going to put your opponent, you're going to make your opponent sweat, and it'll just be a good time. But either way, I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.